Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking about how it's real bad, Michael Jackson bad, with DDG and India Love. We have a couple of clips to react to, but what did I tell y'all? I told y'all so. I told you so that this was only going to end one way. And India Love never has changed how she moves. She is always looking for the come up. She has been linked to rappers, athletes, boxers, you name it, and is always trying to get chose by somebody. And also she has a very healthy history of going after people's husbands and people's boyfriends that she claims to be a fan of, you know, the female in the relationship or in the marriage, and befriends them and everything else, and makes it seem like she's rooting for the relationship and all of the things. And come to find out, she was in the mixing with them allegedly the whole time. So I did a video yesterday as India Love was at a poker tournament, was doing really well. I think she won $750,000 or something like that. And nonetheless, when Olympic star, Olympic legend in the swimming realm, Michael Phelps got eliminated, the hug was super duper friendly, you guys. Super duper friendly and inappropriate for a married man. But it wasn't just that. It was India Love's reaction to the hug, where she's trying to pull him in closer. She's touching and feeling on him and stuff as well. It was inappropriate on all sides, on all accounts, right? Well, then you guys, we have the disturbing picture of India Love simulating something very inappropriate in the grown-up space with another man, you guys. And so nonetheless, everybody was looking forward to what DDG's reaction is, because India Love is getting dragged all up and down through this internet. So first we're going to get DDG's reaction.
Any unplayer shit y'all talking about, bro? Give it up and grow up.
That reaction DDG has, he's pissed off. He is pissed off that once again he got played. He chose wrong and got played. You had a good thing with your ex Halle Bailey, but nonetheless, you thought you were bigger than the program. You thought you were bigger than Halle Bailey. You thought by being introduced to Beyonce and Jay-Z that you could run amok and treat her however, and Halle Bailey decided to choose herself and got rid of your behind and moved on to a happy, healthy relationship. Meanwhile, you were sitting here on Twitch and you are up here entertaining the likes of India Love, thinking the likes of India Love was going to make Halle jealous, all because they were cool. They had correspondence before, until India Love unfollowed Halle Bailey right before she dropped the pics of you guys being each other's date for streamer prom sponsored by Popeyes. No. This was always doomed to fail. But the thing of it was, India Love was in has-been status, and DDG took all this time to help India Love with her Twitch and the streaming game, because she previously was on OnlyFans and all of this and all of that. He took her to Italy, flew her out to Italy and all of the things, and, you know, then also bought her that necklace as an apology for him having better chemistry with someone else on Blackboy Max's dating show. And, did all these Twitch collabs, had her around his family and all of the things. She's up here talking crazy and trying to throw shade at his exes and all of this and all of that. And I kept telling y'all, India Love don't like that man. But y'all didn't want to listen. So now here's India Love trying to now say that she's going to find God after her latest expose of doing what she always does. So let's take a listen.
Wisdom, fill myself up with God, get back on my path, repent, put some holy oil on myself and try again. I failed. I never said I was a role model or anything. I'm just trying. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do right. I'm trying. And with that comes, trial and error. And I'm finally okay with my mistakes and like everything being at the forefront. I got too comfortable and kept drinking at the table. As soon as I got up from that poker table, y'all, I was spinning. And as soon as I got up and was done, everybody wanted to take pictures, do interviews. I don't remember nothing. I blacked out. I was a functioning blackout. But again, that's my fault. It's nobody's fault but mine. I was very hard on myself, but I also turned it into a lesson and let it fuel me. And now I'm putting myself on punishment. I'm going to get real strict. I'm not drinking no tequila. If I have to drink at all, it'll be wine.
It's given. I never said I was perfect. I never said I had any flaws. I never said I was a role model. Well, nobody ever thought you were, India Love. Nobody, you're not Charles Barkley. Like this isn't the NBA. Like, what are we doing? No. Here is the thing. India Love has been revealing herself this whole time. It was so weird that about a week ago, she was sitting there on stream talking about how she was going to tone down her behavior, how she was going to be more into her religion, and she was going to be fasting, and all of this and all of that, and she wanted to make a good partner, a good wife, and mother of kids, and all of these things. Listen, India Love has been the same as she's always been. The problem now is you're on the Jumbotron because you're allegedly supposed to be in some type of entanglement with DDG. And even if it was phony baloney, DDG's fans believed it because they used your situationship to troll Halle Bailey and send hate to Halle Bailey all of these months. And now they look like fools. They look like craziness because everything people have been saying about India Love has once again come to fruition. Those women that came out that said India Love was hooking up with their husbands, how, India Love didn't really like DDG. She was all about Duke Dennis. And Duke Dennis, once he saw what this was about, he quickly dipped out and said, DDG, you can have her. And for whatever reason, because DDG was in his feelings about Halle Bailey, was like, I am just going to go public with whatever the next thing is that gives me some attention, and I'll just figure out a way to make this work. Except for there was never going to be a level of respect or people really shipping this for real and taking this seriously other than the DDG fans that just wanted to stick it to Halle Bailey. But now they have woken up, they have saw the light, that this is not a good look for DDG. And that India Love is everything that everybody has been saying about her for decades. Make it make sense. Why hasn't? All of these A-list celebrities, athletes, boxers, actors, the whole nine, India Love has been around all these decades. How come nobody has wiped her up? Well, because they were all under suspicious circumstances. And right there, she is blaming the alcohol. She is taking no accountability. She is taking no responsibility. You are not Jamie Foxx. This is not blame it on the ghost, blame it on the Henny. No. You know what you were doing. You just didn't know all these cameras were going to be there. So now you're trying to play like you don't know what this is. But you do this all the time, India Love. This is who you are. You cannot delete your 304ness. You can't do it. So none of the less, we will see how long DDG puts India Love in timeout this go around. But I just don't see a future with these two. I do not, because there will be something else, because there always is with India Love, and she is going to play in DDG's face again. But I had been saying from jump that this was never going to go the way DDG wanted it to do, because India Love never liked him like that. She was always looking for her next lick, for her next major celebrity to get tricked on and the whole thing. And nonetheless, DDG was technically the only one that was willing to publicly put her out there and promote her and make her feel validated. But she tried to do the sneaky thing with Shiloh Sanders. He didn't want to be involved. He did not want his business out here in the streets. She tried, you know what I'm saying, with Duke Dennis. That was her preferred match at Streamer University. All of that content, all of that footage, she was down bad for Duke Dennis. She was never looking at DDG like that. Until it was time to play it up in Italy, right? Until it was time, you know, whenever there were other women around DDG, whether it was for Blackboy Max's show or for DDG's own dating show, then all of a sudden, India Love appeared to be interested, appeared to make it seem like this was my man, my man, my man. And bullied the other girls and had the audacity to shame other girls that had a past as if you don't have a past and a present. Like, what are we doing? But DDG has nobody to blame but himself. This whole thing where he's going to have an attitude and be a jerk to people when you're the one that put India Love on the Jumbotron and made it seem like she was the best thing since sliced bread, that she was somehow an upgrade from your ex, which was a total lie, which was a total scam in itself, and is nothing but a downgrade, and she was going to continue to play you in your face. She was going to continue to use you for your money. She knew she could get expensive gifts out of you because you were vulnerable and you were going through a situation and da. So she milked you dry, DDG. And meanwhile, every time she's away from you, she is waiting for the next man to choose her, whether it is married Michael Phelps, whether it is her insinuating some inappropriate adult acts with another man and everything else, and being disrespectful to whatever type of partnership y'all got going on, to whatever type of entanglement y'all got going on. She is now on the Jumbotron showing her behind. Halle Bailey never did you this way, never disrespected you this way, was nothing but kind and nice to you, and you and your family terrorized this woman. Y'all terrorized her and tried to make it look like she was the one that was crazy. No. At some point, you need to look in the mirror and realize you messed up a good thing, which is why you are obsessed with the Bailey sisters, which is why you were out there with Burna Boy the other night at his concert and all of the things, because you're realizing, DDG, that you had it all. You had it all, and all you had to do was act right. And now, karma is coming tenfold with this India Love stuff and more. So there's that. That is it. That is all. Es todos, es final, es finito. It's the end of the road. It is the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.